Hi, everybody. Today's topic is going to be a bit weird. Well, I say a bit weird, although all of the videos on my channel are weird. But I feel like this is going to be a bit weirder because I feel like we can talk about this, right? I initially thought that this should be like a this should not even be a video. Like, I initially thought to scrap this video, but I thought about it again and again, and I was like, it was lingering in my mind, and I was like, you know what, why not make a video out of this? So hi, it's me, Sarinan, with you at this very time to talk about mistakes. Mr. B. What the fuck is wrong? Anywho, mistakes. You have heard a lot of people say that mistakes makes us human. True, mistakes do make us human. But I don't think people realize that. Although if they do realize कि oh, mistakes makes us, humans. Uh, Mistake has its own humanity in some ways. True, but there's layers to it, and I really want to talk about one layer, which is learning from it, learning from your mistakes. A lot of people don't. They just keep it key. Oh, we made a mistake. Human. क्यों? Like, I understand mistakes are like a, human, very human thing. Like I'm saying over and over and over again. But to some extent, mistakes are like a checkpoint, right? It's a checkpoint. It's a reminder that if I were to do this thing again, I'm not gonna make any more mistakes like I did previously. People don't seem to get that, and they stumble upon more problems, eventually not being able to cope up with it. And what happens when we don't cope up with it, it's a rabbit hole that I'll discuss about in the next videos or so. And honestly, as a person who has made a lot of mistakes in my own life, I know I've made a lot of mistakes, and some of those mistakes I have learned from them, but most of those mistakes I didn't really seem to get around them when it came to learning. I feel like learning right from mistake is more beneficial than somebody giving you a warning before you do something. Like, you're about to do this something risky. Oh, like, कोई आता है आपके पास and they're like, oh, be careful. Um, there might be some, trouble ahead. I would really like you to, be careful. And you'd be like, oh, okay. And I guess because of that, and if you were to apply this in a real life situation, it would be bit challenging to navigate yourself through those things. I mean, those things as in like the situation that you're going on in. If somebody has already given you the warning, you're gonna be looking left, right, up and down all the time. Eventually, you're gonna be forced into making an impulsive decision, which would in some ways not benefit you. On the other hand, if you have already entered the situation, nobody has given you the warning or whatsoever, and you're going into it, and you've made a mistake, and you come out of that situation after making that mistake, you're gonna have this clarity in your mind, not post nut clarity, but a clarity of, oh, I should have been more careful. I'll be careful next time. And you would be careful next time if you really considered thinking about it, but you're not. I've seen a lot of people making the same mistake over and over and over again, then just whining about it like, "हो गया, My advice to you guys is, as soon as you're out of the situation, or if you're during the situation, I highly suggest दिमाग चलाओ भाई, like use your brain and just, I don't know, like, I don't know, learn. You know, in this world, everything is a learning opportunity. What I'm speaking to you right now is a learning opportunity. What you put in the comment sections is my learning opportunity. You wake up, it's a learning opportunity. You sleep, it's a you get the gist of everything, right? See, I've seen a lot of people fall, metaphorically, not literally, but I've seen a lot of people fall because they don't realize their mistakes and they don't learn from it. They just don't. I guess you can call it a downfall in some way. Like, these people have went through a lot of downfalls, but some certain downfalls may lead you to a complete halt. Sure, you'll get right back up. कुछ हो गया, you fall, you'll get right back up on your feet. But the thing is, but the thing is, but there are some mistakes that you can't get up from. No matter, no matter what people say, you'll get right back up. You'll recover, but there are some things that you can't recover from during those times or after those times. Learning from your mistakes, highly suggested, really highly, to a point where people are so, I don't know what to say, very nonchalant. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people, you know, talking about being nonchalant, but in the end, nobody's really nonchalant. कोई nonchalant है ही नहीं भाई. We all express some type of feeling, some type of emotion, some type of care. We're not nonchalant. We're not like हो गया. Nah, never like that. You're never nonchalant. You always have something in your mind. But because of this nonchalantness ना, people just don't want to learn कि ओ मेरे साथ ये हो गया, ओ मेरे को ये करना चाहिए बट मैं नहीं करूँगा. क्यों? बिकॉज मेरे को पता है मैं नहीं करूँगा आगे. दे लीड बाय सेइंग कि मेरे को पता है मैं नहीं करूँगा ये आगे. आई नो आई विल नॉट मेक दिस मिस्टेक अगेन. नाउ यू माइट बी थिंकिंग, बट यही तो करना चाहिए. Yeah, of course, यही तो करना चाहिए. Like promising yourself that you won't do it again. But there's a slight difference. The difference being, you learned, then you said that I won't do it. Nonchalant वाला thing is, I didn't learn from it, but I won't do it. In the nonchalant thing, there's a high probability of you reenacting the same thing. Although it is universally impossible that you're reenacting the same thing on a different person, on a different occasion, on a different event, on a different time, on a different date, whatever. It's universally impossible. Although there might be some theories disproving my, what I'm saying. Of course, I'm not smart. I'm just a man with words. Yeah. The the thing is, it is universally impossible for you to make the same mistakes over and over again on different occasions. But it's not like, कि ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. There might be some probability. Although I said it is universally impossible. But the saying goes, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Like, you'll make the same mistakes unconsciously if you're in it again. I have, and I've learned from it. I've made that mistake twice or thrice, of course. I won't mention what the mistake is because that could lead to a lot of personal troubles. Yeah, but I say that because, see, a lot of people don't really realize, okay, ki, why I am making these type of videos. अगर experience है and if other people are struggling with it, sure, why not help them out a bit or give them a path to follow or give them options that, oh, they can listen to certain and they can apply that. Maybe that would help. I'm not here for like मेरे को fame चाहिए. Mr. Beast thumbnail. Oh. I put 100 children in a bus and drove them off a cliff. Whoever survives wins $10,000. Okay, that's really messed up. I'm so sorry. Anyways, coming back to the topic. See, I'm not a guy coming here and being like, सुनो मेरी बात. Oh, नहीं. I'm more of a, if you want, you can take my advice, apply it, and go about your day. Or if you're listening to me and suddenly something pops in your mind, oh, I'll do this, like this, let me try this. Great. Same goes for mistake making. I mean, but not you, okay, you can make mistakes, like make millions of mistakes. कुछ नहीं होता. Like I'm saying this again and again, I'm sorry, but making mistakes makes us human. I don't know why I'm moving my hands a lot, like, okay? Make a million mistakes. I mean, like, be the most mistaking person in the world. Given that you're learning from your mistakes, okay? When you learn from your mistakes, it's a, it's like adding 1% to you being a good Samaritan and a good person and a very smart person, like very, very smart person. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. Why am I doing Mr. B stuff? Like, what? Yeah, so, right. Coming to the conclusion, okay. Everybody in this world has made some type of mistake. Everybody has. If somebody tells you मैंने कभी mistake की नहीं अपनी ज़िंदगी में, they're a fucking liar. Do you really want to be that person? The person who says that I've never made mistakes have millions of mistakes and not learned from it. Do you really want to be that person? No, I don't think so. You don't want to be that. I don't think that you don't like, you want to be that person. I don't think so. So make mistakes, learn from them. Right now, some of you have made mistakes. For those who have recently made mistakes, I'll address. होता है, it happens to the best of us. I mean, would you rather suffer in a short period of time or suffer in a long time because of this small mistake that you made? Of course, a short time. But how do you make that possible? Well, people, you learn. You learn from it. And when you learn from it, like I told you, it's a step closer to being a good Samaritan, a good human being, a very reliable person, and a wise man/woman. And this is coming from a person who has made a shit ton of mistakes in their life. I am not a perfect human being. I am a man with a lot of mistakes under their belts. It's funny. All those years when people have pointed me to one place and said this is going to be a big mistake, I always wondered why I still went for it. I think I went for it because I knew it was going to be a learning opportunity. This mistake I'm going to make is going to be a learning opportunity for me. Wow. You making mistake? You know you're going to make a mistake? Good for you. Really, good for you. Why good for you? You'll get to learn something about others and yourself. Uh, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I make these videos. I have this YouTube channel not for fame but for awareness. And if you feel something has offended you and stuff, comment, DM me. Hmm? 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 I don't know why I have blue lip. Right? Thank you guys so much for watching, coming back to my channel. Really, it helps a lot. Yeah, I don't have much to say, I guess. क्या ही बोल सकता हूँ, right? You guys have a blessed morning, afternoon, evening, or good night. Hmm? Yeah. Um, yeah, just to address something, I know my upload schedule is fucked up, but that's for a reason. I've been busy with a lot of stuff, and recently I've released a project of mine called Long Kumar's Albums, right? Where I make weird album covers, and it's inspired by someone, and yeah, I've been busy on that, but I ensure you that once a week I'll upload a video. Hmm? Once a week, people, once a week. Once a week. Once a week, people, once a week. Once a week. I'm so like acoustic, man. I don't even. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys subscribing, liking my channel. Really. Bellissima. You guys can click off the video, man, now. Like, you, yeah, click off. Watch something else. Sleep. Drink. Eat. Fuck, I don't know. Like, do whatever you want.